Hi there, and welcome to another edition of the Cranes of the Lakehouse. You can see behind me Billy Crystal and Rosebud as they hang out here on the marsh. Some folks have asked, how did they get their names? And cranes weren't always named. The second year that I lived at the Lakehouse was when naming actually began. The male crane was feisty and fiercely protective of Lydia, their baby, and this entire marsh. He saw everything as a threat, and he would go after pretty much anything that moved. There was a truck that we parked in the driveway, and it was black and shiny, and every time this bird would walk past the truck, it would see its reflection and start pounding his beak on the truck so violently that we were always concerned that he was hurting himself. But he saw that reflection as a threat, and it had to go. So it reminded me of a fellow that my dad used to know, and his name was Roger. Roger was the nicest guy that you ever wanted to meet. But when he got to drinking, he would get where he would start a bar fight. And Roger's wife's name was Lydia, and their son was David. And so I started calling the male Roger and the female Lydia and their son David. The funny thing about this story is that I got my people mixed up. And Roger was my dad's friend, true, but he was not the friend that got drunk and started fights. That was somebody completely different. So all these years I've been giving them the name. My brother finally informed me that I had the wrong guy. So it sticks: Roger, Lydia, and David. More names to come.